The All-Father is finally coming upon us, and we have the blog post for Odin today. Now, I know that this kind of got leaked out yesterday, unfortunately, so I'm going to do something a little bit different just to kind of make up for that leaked information. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at the highlights of the kit, talk a little bit theory crafting behind it, then we're going to go into how I'm preparing for Dark Dimension 8, what my current progress is, what I plan to do, and how I'm actually getting there. I feel like I'm making pretty good progress. I have several characters ready at Purple 3. I have many more at Purple 2. So we'll kind of go into depth on what my strategy is behind that. But first, we're going to talk about the blog post right now. So Odin is going to be a hero, cosmic, mystic, blaster, Asgardian tag, and mythic. He's going to have a speed of 128. Now for the basic, it's going to attack everybody. It's going to do piercing damage. It's going to have a 50% drain. He's going to clear 2 positive effects off them, steal 3% of health from all enemies, and redistribute this to himself. This is going to bypass heal block, and it redistributes a maximum of 6% of this character's max health per target. So that's pretty interesting. Right off the bat, I'd be fine with this being his basic. But he's the All-Father. He needs more than that. He needs everything. So he's also going to clear 2 negative effects from himself and all allies. It's going to clear the battlefield effect on the enemy side and then apply the All-Father's Fury. I love that battlefield effect name. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to basically, at the end of the enemy character's turn, he's going to use the basic Gunger's Onslaught at the basic unlock level. So if it's a awakened ability or a T4, it's going to do the highest that you currently have unlocked. Now, when he's forced to attack an ally, he's going to deal less damage to them. This attack also ignores defense up and cannot be counterattacked. The ISO attack is going to do the exact same thing, so I definitely see Striker for this character. The special, the Odin Sleep. Awesome name again. This is going to be an 8/8 energy cost. It's going to give him 5 charge up to a maximum of 5. It's going to clear exposed from this character. It's going to also clear exhaust from himself and all allies, flip all negative effects into positive effects, heal self and all allies for 50% of this character's max health, apply the following for 2 turns. Offense up, defense up, speed up, and immunity. It's going to barrier all Asgard allies for 30% of this character's max health. I really wish that Vol rework would be coming with this. That would be so amazing to have it to where certain Asgard characters can actually be used with him. I don't really see it because of the stat differential between them. If it was like Vol and Valkyrie, I could see something like that, maybe working together. Maybe Beta Ray Bill. Having Beta Ray Bill get a rework, I would be all for that one. Now, if you are able to get it to where he's going to use the basic counterattack or an assist before he gets it to the special, then he's going to clear the battlefield effect on the enemy side and apply the All-Father Fury on his special. That's really cool. And we're going to see different ways that we can kind of get this off. That way, turn 1, you can end up doing the special, then you can go into the ultimate. Even though the ultimate that you see right here is a 0 to 10 cost, there's ways they can get to use this on turn 2. So let's keep reading. So the ultimate, the Odin Force, 0 to 10 cost. Clear all barrier on the all enemies. It's going to attack all enemies again, flip all positive effects into negative effects, apply heal block for 2 turns, disrupt for 2 turns, and blind for 1 turn. He's going to steal 10% health from all enemies and redistribute that to himself. This is going to bypass heal block, death proof, and the attack redistributes a maximum of 20% of this character's max health per target. So if you can get this off in Dark Dimension, I'm pretty sure that wave would basically be killed off is how I'm reading this, because that's a lot of damage and a lot of healing. Characters killed by this attack cannot be revived, so that's pretty cool. This attack ignores defense up, it's unavoidable, it cannot be blocked, and it cannot be counterattacked. Now let's go into the passive, the Allfather. On an ally turn, he's going to gain assist now. So if you have a character out there, such as Gore or Black Panther Shuri or Echo, where they shut down the assist, that will shut this down. That's very important. So Gore is going to be very important in the arena meta. even if you get Odin unlocked. So just a heads up about that one. On the enemy turn, he's going to lose one charge down to a minimum of one. Basically, you need to get it to where he gets 5 charges when he uses the special. 4 enemies need to go, then he's going to drop the last one off himself. So if you can get it timed perfectly to where he specials on turn 1 for the enemy characters goes, then it's back to Odin. Then you're able to use that ultimate on turn 2. When this character loses their last charge, it's going to generate 10 ultimate ability energy for himself, which is this right here. On stun, he's going to clear stun, gain offense up for 2 turns, and speed up for 2 turns as well. So try not to stun Odin, it's not going to work. And you're probably thinking, well, what if we try to throw trauma on him? But wait, there's more. While he's charged, he's going to gain 100% speed. He has a speed of 128. So that's 256 speed is what's basically going to happen here when he gets those charges. The speed of this character can only be reduced by slow, so you can't use Emma Frost on him. This character cannot have their speed bar reduced, so the Eternals rewinds, the rewinds of Lady Deathstrike, who just got that rework, those type of things won't work on him either. He's also going to gain 25% damage reduction and 25% resistance. While charged, he's going to gain an additional 25% damage reduction and 25% resistance. This character cannot gain any new negative effects also while he's charged. So if you throw ability block on him turn 1 before he gets his turn off, that's fine. That will work. If he has that charged and you try to ability block him, that's not going to work either. This character is bananas. He's so ridiculous. Now, here's the kicker. This character cannot gain minor defense up, so that would be like a war thing. Defense up. He cannot gain safeguard. He also cannot gain trauma. The safeguard I find is important. I think that's just that way you have some way to try to control him. Maybe flip those positive effects into negative effects. Because that's not gaining new ones, it's kind of flipping them. I think that could work. We need to get clarification on that. So hopefully you can find that out. Now, how am I approaching Dark Dimension 8? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is currently what my roster looks like as far as the purple ISOs goes that I'm currently equipping on the characters. I currently have 5 of them done at the purple 3. So I have Mephisto, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Black Knight, and Old Man Logan done. From there, I have the 3 Spider Society members at purple 2 in Penny, Peter B. Parker, and Spider-Man Pavitra. I have the 3 Cabal characters done as well at purple 2, Leader, Namor, and Patriot. From there, I end up equipping the purple 2 on the 3 Illuminati characters for Global Hero. So that's going to be Captain Britain, Hank Pym, and Black Panther Shuri. From there, I haven't added anything else on to these characters yet. What I'm probably going to end up doing is working these characters up that's at purple 2 into purple 3 because they are locks. They are 100% going. But let's go ahead and look at the characters and the teams for these sections. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be that city villain section. So if we go to the filter and go to city and villain, what I'm currently looking at is going to be the Sinister 6, Superior 6 combination of characters. Now, I was going to wait for the Dark Hunters, but it kind of dawned on me that the Tech Ray team are all global characters. The Night Stalkers team that's coming, I believe they're actually going to be all Hero City characters because we have Moon Knight, who's already a hero. Man-Thing, he should be a hero. We have Karen Page, she should be a hero. If the rumors are true about Blade, he's going to be a hero. Whoever the rework is, right now the rumors have been Elsa or Morbius. I don't really see this team that I currently have favorited right now being knocked off by any of those characters. I'm still going to wait, but as far as the ISO class that these guys are, or the tags, we have Vulture, who's a brawler, Lizard is a protector, Spider Slayer is a blaster, Craven is a brawler, and Mysterio is a controller. That's the only reason I put Mysterio on here is because he's a controller. I do use him in war. I currently use him in the tech section until the Orcus team comes out as well. So I am getting a lot of use out of him. Even in Cosmic Crucible, he is a great counter into those Extreme X-Men teams. So being able to put purple ISO on him, I don't find that as a negative, but if we can find somebody else to kind of slot into some of these slots right here, then that could actually be beneficial, I guess. But let's go ahead and look at the next section, which is going to be the global hero. So again, we go to the filter. We're going to uncheck the villain and go to the hero tag now. So for this section of the city hero, we have the 3 Spider Society characters in Penny, Peter B. Parker, and Pavitra. I do have marked on here Ghost Rider Robbie. He's a blaster. Then there's going to be either Spider-Man Noir or Ghost Spider. Let's go ahead and look at the traits. So Spider-Man Noir is a blaster again. I don't have actually a lot of blasters. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 on the list. So being able to take him to kind of even out the numbers, that's not terrible. The Ghost Spider, though, she's a controller. Again, I don't have a lot of controllers, so being able to maybe slot another one in, that's why these two are currently favorited. We have Penny, who is a protector. Peter B. Parker is a support. Spider-Man Pavitra is a brawler. And Ghost Rider Robbie is a blaster. So the traits are kind of evened out. It really depends on who I want to take on the last slot. I do see myself taking Robbie unless Moon Knight gets a very good rework or some of these Night Stalkers. I'm going to be waiting to take some of these last slots up just to see what the new characters brings. It's just Spider Society is so good. I use them in raids. I use them in war. I use them in Cosmic Crucible defenses. So having this team being built that big, I find a lot of value in that. Now let's go ahead and look at the global section next. So we're going to uncheck the city. We're going to go into global. For global hero, I'm using Black Knight, the 3 Illuminati characters, and then it's a tie right now between Nightcrawler and Gambit. So Black Knight is going to be the protector, of course. Old Man Logan's, he's not in this section. Captain Britain is a protector. Hank Pym is a support. Black Panther Shuri is a controller. Then we have Nightcrawler. He's a brawler, which I have a lot of. Gambit is a blaster. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Gambit. I just kind of want to see where the ISOs fall for who's going to end up making that team there. Now, if we look at the villain side of things, so we're going to uncheck hero and go down to villain. So for this, we have Apocalypse. He's a mythic tag. He's not legendary, so that's why he can go in this section. So he's basically a staple. We're going to have the 3 Cabal members. I currently have Ares in here, but he is on the chopping block because he's a protector. So if I can drop a protector and add in a different trait to kind of even out my traits of where they're at, that's going to be a bonus for me. Now, Apocalypse, he is a support. We have Leader, who is a support as well. Namor is a brawler. Iron Patriot's a blaster. Then Ares is the protector, like I mentioned. For the last section on here, it's going to be that Cosmic Legendary. So we're going to have Mephisto. He's a protector. We're going to have Super Skrull, who's a brawler. That's 2. Old Man Logan is a controller. The last 2 characters that I'm looking at are going to be Gore, who's also a controller. So that does give him added benefits for that tag. Then there's going to be that Thanos Endgame, who's a brawler. Now, Thanos Endgame is definitely going. If I can find a way to drop Gore because he's that controller and end up adding in Gladiator, who's a protector, what I'm currently looking at doing is maybe dropping Ares. And then we can maybe slot in that Scientist Supreme because of that awesome rework she got. I'm really leaning towards that because that's going to give me 1 extra support. And then it's going to end up getting it to where I have another protector. So I drop a protector, I get a support type of thing, is kind of how that would end up working. Um, but as far as my game plan goes, anybody that's currently purple 2, they're going to go up to purple 3. Once that portion is done, then I'm going to start having to lock in some of these other sections, such as maybe the city villain will be the next section I'll lock in, because I get a lot of use out of these superior 6 characters, and I might need these guys stronger for the next season of Cosmic Crucible. We'll kind of see. Now, how am I getting all of these materials to be able to upgrade them? So if we currently look at my stock, I'm going to click on Penny here. I only have 52,800. Each of these to go up to the next level is going to be 47,000. So right now I'm kind of at a stalemate as far as upgrading these. As far as the stock that I have for the store, I have 401,000. What I've been doing is mainly buying the crystals of characters that I have high value in, such as the Brawler tag and the Protector tag. I should buy this one as well. So that's another Brawler that I purchased. I don't have a lot of blasters, so I'm just going to kind of let these come naturally to me. If I'm able to kind of hold off a little bit on purchasing characters where I only need like 3 or 4 of those, I don't need to buy those right now. The Brawler, I have about 7 of those characters. Same with the Protector. That's what I'm really looking at. Do I want to take Nightcrawler? Can I sacrifice Nightcrawler to take Gambit as a blaster? That would kind of even out some of my traits. Now, this one here is a support. I only have about 4 supports. I already have Apocalypse done, and Peter B. Parker, he's almost done. I only need 2 more characters of this, so I'm not buying this right now until it gets later on. If we look at the leaderboard events that happened, these leaderboard events, if you're able to look at those data mines from the Quick Draw Discord, that's going to kind of tell you and give you a heads up. Hey, there's going to be a leaderboard event coming. Start saving your power cores or your campaign energy for that. I was able to get 2,400 as far as my rank goes from hoarding power cores and campaign energy. This ranking here got me an additional 700,000 of these level 1 ions to upgrade that many characters once I got the payout for this. So I'll put the description or in the description below QuickDraw's Discord so that way you can join that community and kind of be more aware of any events that's coming down the road. By getting that extra 3 days of, or 4 days even, of hoarding before the blog comes out, basically saying this event started on this day, you're really able to start your hoarding to get a jump start on these campaign events. But that's currently where I'm at with all of my characters. I'm really happy with the progress. I have 5 characters done. I have 9 characters currently at purple 2. So I'm making very good progress. The Dark Dimension 8, I feel, is coming a lot sooner than it actually would have been. And once that comes out, we're going to see Odin's very, very quickly because there are people that have all of their characters done already, which is pretty ridiculous. But let me know, who are you looking at? Who do you think I should end up dropping to try to maybe fit in that gladiator? I'm always open to suggestions. I am looking to drop Gore. I want to add gladiator in. I'm probably looking to throw Ares on that chopping block. Just his current star levels, I'm not getting full use out of him. And if I can kind of delay putting stuff on him, I think that's going to be the better way to go. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the full video on Odin. It's an unfortunate thing, so that's why I decided, hey, I'm just going to show you where I'm currently at for Dark Dimension 8, kind of start my planning series a little bit before I was ready to. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.